Have you ever imagined the life you truly want? A life where you wake up feeling peaceful instead of anxious. A life where you no longer chase people who don't choose you. A life where your confidence doesn't depend on someone else's opinion. A life where you trust yourself, protect your energy, and know your worth. Most people think that life will arrive one day. They wait for the perfect opportunity, the perfect relationship, the perfect motivation, the perfect moment. But here's the truth. The life you want doesn't begin someday. It begins with the choices you make today. Every decision you make is quietly shaping the person you are becoming. And that is what we're going to explore today. Many of us believe our future is something that simply happens to us. But more often than not, our future is built through the small decisions we repeat every single day. Not the dramatic ones, the quiet ones. The decision to respect yourself, the decision to rest, the decision to stop chasing, the decision to speak kindly to yourself, the decision to let go of what no longer aligns with your values. These moments may seem small, but over time, they become your life. Your life is built in the ordinary. People often think transformation happens in one extraordinary moment, but real transformation happens in ordinary moments. It happens when no one is watching. It happens when you choose growth over comfort, when you decide not to send that message you're only sending out of fear, when you choose to keep a promise you made to yourself, when you choose honesty instead of pretending everything is fine. These choices rarely feel dramatic, yet they quietly change your direction. Imagine steering a ship by only a few degrees. At first, the change seems almost invisible, but after enough distance, you arrive somewhere completely different. Life works the same way. Every choice sends a message. Every decision teaches your mind something. When you keep choosing yourself, you teach yourself. My needs matter. When you keep honoring your boundaries, you teach yourself. My peace is valuable. When you keep returning to unhealthy patterns, you teach yourself. I don't believe I deserve better. Whether we realize it or not, our actions shape our beliefs, and our beliefs shape the way we experience life. The small choices matter most. We often underestimate the power of small habits. One healthy conversation, one honest boundary, one act of forgiveness, one evening spent resting instead of constantly proving your worth, one morning choosing gratitude instead of comparison. None of these moments change your life overnight, but together, they change who you become. Your future self is created today. Think about the person you hope to become. Confident, peaceful, emotionally secure, compassionate, resilient. Ask yourself, what choices would that version of me make today? Would she continue chasing people who don't value her? Would she ignore her intuition? Would she constantly compare herself to everyone else? Probably not. She would choose differently, and every time you make one of those healthier choices, you become a little more like her. Stop waiting to feel ready. Many people postpone their lives because they're waiting to feel ready. Ready to start, ready to change, ready to believe in themselves. But courage doesn't usually come before action. It often comes after. Confidence is built by keeping promises to yourself, not by waiting until fear disappears. The first step rarely feels comfortable, but it creates momentum. Your environment follows your identity. When your choices change, your identity begins to change. And when your identity changes, your environment often changes too. You attract different conversations, different opportunities, different relationships, not because the universe suddenly decided to reward you, but because you're no longer making decisions from the same place. Your standards rise, your boundaries strengthen, your energy shifts, and life begins responding to that change. Let go of the need to be perfect. Sometimes people hear messages like this and think, so I have to make every decision perfectly? No, growth isn't about perfection. It's about direction. You will still make mistakes. You will still have difficult days. You will still experience doubt. The goal isn't to never fall. The goal is to keep choosing your values when you stand back up. Choose the life you want, one decision at a time. If you want more peace, choose what protects your peace. If you want healthier relationships, choose healthier boundaries. If you want confidence, choose honesty with yourself. If you want freedom, choose to release what keeps you trapped. The life you dream about isn't built in one giant leap. It's built one decision at a time. Maybe today, you can't change your entire life, but you can change one decision, one conversation, one habit, one thought, one boundary, one act of self-respect. And sometimes, that one choice becomes the turning point you look back on years later. Never underestimate the quiet decisions you make today, because they are becoming the life you'll live tomorrow. If this message touched your heart, remember this: your future isn't waiting for you somewhere in the distance. It's being created right now, through the choices you make every single day. The life you desire isn't built by wishing for it. It is built by becoming the kind of person who can live it. And that journey begins today. If this video resonated with you, comment below. Today I choose my future. And before you go, I want to leave you with one thought. We've talked about healing. We've talked about self-worth. We've talked about choosing yourself, protecting your energy and becoming more magnetic. But there's an even deeper question waiting for us. Who is the version of you that all of these choices are creating? In my next video, we'll explore exactly that as we dive into your higher self is waiting for you to choose her. We'll talk about how every choice you make shapes the person you're becoming and how to step into the wisest, most authentic version of yourself. If you don't want to miss it, make sure you're subscribed. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care of your heart, protect your peace, and remember, every choice you make today is a vote for the person you'll become tomorrow.